Get all packed up today? Joy wrote me a handwritten goodbye letter. Oh, damn, dude. What a true bro. We got a couple days. Are you gonna stay at the same gym when you move? That's the most important part. Yo, what up, meow boy? How you doing, dude? I'll be like 3 minutes away from my gym after I move. Hell yeah, dude. I think everything's good. I don't know why that's open. There's Nightbot at so I can start some music. Did you finish Ball Gun? I've been playing it since it was like $10. I have not finished it. It was a lot of fun though. I know they're coming out with a second one. But I'm looking forward to that dog class in Dark Tide though, dude. What's your plan today? Build maybe finish building the Zeong. I don't know. I don't know if I actually finished today. I don't have that much more to go. Stranger things have happened. I was trying to see if it was like smudged, dude. Looks like weirdly. Maybe it's just focusing like here and out here. I don't know. Alright. I don't think Balkan's that long of a game. Yeah, we're just chilling, meow boy. We building this guy. Chilling, chatting. Cool drawing. This? I think I'm halfway through it based on chapter select. I have 4.5 hours so far. Yeah, I don't think it's that long. I think I like actually got pretty close to finishing it, but then some other game came out or something. Alright. Bought Stellar Blade Complete Edition because I'm a canner. I don't even know why I hear that name everywhere, but I have no idea anything about the game besides Booba. Alright. Roll my ass over here. We got I think we're on this part somewhere. We got the big front cheeks. I think this is his butt. We got his torso done, head done, and then I think we just have the hands after this, honestly. All right, let's re-find where I was at. Definitely put that on there. And I attach these. So I've got to be here. Oh, I think I'm here. Based on what I'm looking at, I think I did this and I'm here. All right. Time to cut out some pieces. I need to get my tools. Got my guide hands and my normal clippers, and we got a knife. That's some Jersey Mike's. Dude, Jersey Mike's is so good. It has no business being that good, but it's delicious every time I've had it. I loved when I would go to like a grad party or something for like someone graduating college. And my sister-in-law, she graduated college. So you want to come to my grad party? I'm like, yeah, I'll be there. They had some catering Jersey Mike subs. I was like, don't mind if I do. Big Kahuna, dude. I gotta go with the Club Supreme every time. Club Supreme, Mike's Way. Oof, that is so good, dude. Not better than DeBella's. DeBella's does have uh like Jersey Mike's holds a special place in my heart because it's like that. Not gore. I feel like DeBella's is more almost like a gourmet sub place for making submarine sandwiches. Whereas like Jersey Mike's is like a better like a I don't know, a deli. It's like a deli style sandwich that you would get if you just went to like a deli in New York or something. And DeBellis is like you want the fancy like Mitchell Steakhouse of sub places, Rick? Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, what happened, John Ventura? How you doing, dude? Talking about Jersey Mike's over here. All right. I need D20 and D19 from the second runner. Which is one of these bad boys. This. And this one. Got his butt covered up. His bare butt's out right now. Oop. Cut that one out poorly. Oop. Oh shit, hold on. That's what I forgot to do. Don't have to decent heads BRB monitor, dude. Oh man. Let me pull the chats up on my other monitor because or else I gotta like crank my neck like 180 degrees. There I put up the Twitch homepage and there's a picture of or like Kai Sinat's like one of the top ones that showed me on there. It says American Music Awards red carpet, and the still that it's shown, he looks so not interested to be there. Why don't you just use your phone like on the cooking streams? Uh, I guess I could do that. I would still need to bring the YouTube one over. I haven't found a good thing that does both YouTube and Twitch chat on my phone. Not they all like get fucked. I'll pull up YouTube on this one, and then I can just put Twitch on my phone. Taking a break from pain? Did you pull him off the runners yet, John Ventura? All right. I'll plug my phone in, and probably a good idea. Oh, you did already pull him off? Dang. Well, I do have a phone stand too. I can put the chat right over here. I don't know why I didn't think about this before. New Hot Risk of Rain 2 style roguelite coming out soon. Mega Bonk. What is this? Mega Bonk. What up, Easy Weezy? How you doing? How's it going? You're looking at it because I'm doing something? No problem, Alabanog. Thanks for the lurk, dude. This Mega Bonk. Mega Bonk. The hell? Is that Risk of Rain style? It's like a third person Vampire Survivors. Although I do see the resemblance. Made by one guy. Add it to my wish list. Alright. Got my heel on my chair. Just having dinner. Glad I'm catching you on another stream. What do we got going on here? Well, I got this building a Gundam right now. Model Monday, so I usually do Gundams or something. So I got this when I was in Japan at the Tokyo base. It's like some special shiny coating on some of the pieces, like the red and stuff, but we're building a Gundam. Yeah, I turned Monday into a model making stream, mainly Gundams, but sometimes I might be doing something else. But sometimes I'm painting, sometimes I'm building. What we're doing right now. We're working on, I flipped this over. We gotta cut all the pieces off. Stuff. And then I guess song requests are also on, so if you do exclamation point SR or exclamation point song request, you can add something to the queue by either putting in the YouTube link or the name of the song or name an artist. We'll search YouTube for it, add it to the queue. Hey, I don't mind if I pop a squat and watch then. Yeah, this is just a chill stream. We're just chilling, listening to music. Sometimes I'll not actually be building because I'll be rambling about who knows what. Yeah, it's just Chill out. It's basically just chatting with models. I think I'm gonna. It seems like people liked that the like ancient eye or whatever book nook, so I'm probably gonna buy that one to do at some point here. It's a little ornery here. Feeling some metal tonight, except for that one. This one's a little not coming off cleanly. Oh, diabetes. How about today after I went to the gym, because I did get up early to go to the gym before it closed today. Closed early. I uh I randomly made a whole new deck out of nowhere for EDH deck. So oopsies. Little nub on here. Certain runners on this of pieces on this kit, like the nubs don't come off as cleanly as others. But the god hands do help. Give nothing. They love nothing. Alright, no. Yeah. It'll be a surprise. It'll probably be out of nowhere. The deck. I do gotta order some cards for it, but this one has an undergate. Gonna have my new CAD deck done next 2 weeks or so. Well, we should wherever my cards finish coming in for my popper deck or whatever, the only commons and uncommons, I'll set up another, because I think I'm the last one that'll get my stuff. We'll do that. We'll do the in-person, another in-person night. And I've also been thinking maybe doing, this says pay attention this way. It had a the little markers to pay attention, so don't put it on the wrong way. Oh wait, no, this has to go on here first. I see. Okay. This like this. And I wonder what those bangs are outside. I hope they're not gunshots. I got distracted by what I was saying. Duke sends the regards. Uh, but I was thinking about possibly just instead of doing Friday night Commander, doing just Saturday night and try to do something in person, whether it's Magic or board games, and whoever can show up can show up. Might change every week. Check Darkwood. Oh, I did not. I'll look it up here in a second once I figure out this piece that's not snapping in. But that, because on Saturday I feel like a lot more people would be free. Okay, so what the heck? Okay, somehow not. Alright, now I gotta try to pull this off without snapping anything. Something's funky here. What's stopping this? Anyways, before I forget. Damn. Darkwood. It's like an ARPG? Huh. I never heard of that. You'll prepare Al Pastor. Oh, dude, Al Pastor is so good. In a tortilla salad bowl. Dude, that sounds so good. I love El Pastor tacos. Oh, those are usually pork, but you just marinate it in like a sauce, or did you like stew it in a slow cooker? Let me. What's stopping this? Oh, fuck. This piece is fucking with me or something. Oh shit. To play. You don't have anything that you. I thought you were playing the bolt gun. Usually pork, but my girlfriend doesn't like pork, so I do chicken instead. Made the sauce and cooked in the oven like a. Oh. Wait, did you do like a whole chicken? That's dangerous right here. Well, that's dumb of me. Let me just. Diamond without cheesing it. You already bored of it? Oh no, that sounds pretty good. Is the sauce hard to make? That's definitely a recipe idea. I need to do this without demolishing the part underneath it. Or gouging out the part underneath it. Oh, and without destroying my finger. I think this is what's stopping it. I also can't wait for a dog. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm hyped for that shit, dude. I did see Vermintide got a new map. Is that actually what's causing this? Well, thank God I got it in here somehow. Thank God. I don't know what I did, but it's in here now. Oof. Happy to post recipe in Discord if you have one. Yeah, well, there's actually a cooking channel on the Discord. There's if you do exclamation point. Oh, never mind. Diabetes got it. I want to say it's easy, but you do need a store with Mexican. Oh yeah, I got plenty. Don't worry. There's plenty of Mexican stores around here. Don't worry. I'm thinking about buying Oblivion, dude. The new Oblivion is fantastic. I need to like. I want to jump back and forth between Terraria and Oblivion, but I will go back and play that at some point. The remaster is great. If you like Oblivion. Or even if you don't, still probably good. Alright. Now we got this. Alright. I got everything on there. I don't know what's going on. We're there. Oh yeah, speaking of which. Why is my Discord not even open? Oh, in the death scythe over there. My Discord not open. Alright, anyways. Here. I should do some sort of pastor thing this weekend. Or next weekend. I'm already thinking about more food, dude. What's wrong with me? I need C, D. 11 and 14. God hands over there. This one, this one. Boop, boop. Boom. Take the little skirt, I guess. This is. I just feel like I look like a gremlin when I'm doing this because I'm just like crouched over. Yeah, I'm just, I got my pieces here. I'll cut my little pieces, cutting them up. That chicken looks good. Wait, are those pictures? Did you take those pictures? Are those from the website? Hell yeah, gunpla and weightlifting, my kind of shit. Hell yeah. And cooking. All kinds of stuff. Gunpla. Some maybe occasionally other models. Cooking. Weightlifting. Going on, Jan? John? How's it going? My first meal was tacos, so reheated for taco salad. Those are fine. Oh, I got you. Oh yeah, dude. Those look delicious. All right. 23, 24. Oop. Whoa, Infinity. You suck, my dude. How's it going, Infinity? Eat my fuck. How about that? Wow, dude. I'm doing my chores. Rude. Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna make a new sound. I have a new sound bite, but I haven't actually finished it yet. I need to actually clip it out. The glorious one. It's even better than that one. Oop. All right. This boy. Shiny piece. All right, so step one, like this, allegedly. Uh, the heck? Can't be right. Did I mix them up? Yeah, I had to have mixed them up. This matches with that. Wow. Alright. I had to have mixed them up. Whoops. Happens. I was like, something's not right here. Luckily, I didn't like smash things together, then be like, whoopsie. Yeah, I figured it out. Just cut this one out cleanly, so I gotta make sure it's all cleaned up. I don't want to run into a part where not fitting over top of it because there's a little nub somewhere. I don't even know if that was the issue on the previous thing. Right now, this should fit in here, I believe. Yeah. Snap them in. Boom. The bottom railing, and this will be top part. Boom. Oh, that could have been bad. I slipped earlier. Take like a whole divot out of the... Whatever this like C and D runner, this like silverish stuff, does not cut the runner that cleanly. I think it's like a little bit softer or something. I don't know. Could just be crazy. Could just be doing a bad job. Okay. I have this bad boy. Alright, so this should go right on here. Oh, why is that not like... Have you heard of Golemon? It's a good dessert, especially for hot weather. You're wondering what it's made of? Just creamer and condensed milk and jelly. Simple, but makes it pretty versatile. You can add any fruit, for example, mango, banana, etc. I've never heard of that before. The drink? Like a milkshake, kind of? Like a smoothie? I think that's on there. Oh, hola, ma. Oh, Gulaman. It literally looks like Jello floating in soda. Yeah, send a photo. Hey, just became a streamer. How do I go live? What? This shit sucks. Finding a song. I don't know what to tell you, Ambush. I didn't program Nightbot. Yeah, you gotta hit go live, I guess. Leo Valdez. I don't know how to. I don't know what kind of other answer there would be. That's like saying, what's the best workout? I don't know. It depends on what you're doing. I don't think you necessarily need a cam. A microphone and well, I guess if you're doing like just chatting, maybe. Or if the bot can start a song at a point other than the beginning of the video. I don't know. Well, if the is the video more than 10 minutes? Because it has like a 10-minute time like limit on it. So I don't know if that was it can't start in the middle or if it was the song was more than 10 minutes. Oh well. Try a shorter one. Science. For science. Wait, Labanog, did you put a picture in the Discord of the thing you're eating or drinking? Are you eating it or are you drinking it? Do you eat a milkshake or do you drink a milkshake? At some point, you got to eat the jelly. What? What did I say? What did I say? You mean the milkshake thing? I know that's not a milkshake. But I'd feel like it would be a milkshake is a similar type of dessert where it's like liquid and solid, chunky. I guess it depends on the milkshake. I guess you would drink a milkshake. I guess you would drink that as well. All right, let's pop this bad boy in. shiny parts. Let us pop in. Bubba. Atomic. Uh-oh. I missed a nub. Oh no, you said it looks like soda with jelly. That's what hurt me. But it looks like that. And it's not. Whenever, well, when I saw it, when we do like root beer floats here, you put like root beer soda, and then you put uh some like a scoop or two of ice cream on top, like into it. You pour some more soda, and that kind of reminded me of that. That when I googled it, the first pictures were like a brown liquid with ice in there, and then the jelly on top. And it reminded me of a root beer float. So that's why I said it kind of looks like if someone put like root beer in there and then put jelly on the root beer. Blame Google. That's just the first thing that popped into my head. I don't know what to tell you. You say eat the milkshake? No, I think it'd be a drink, drink the milkshake. I was, this drink, uh, uh, this drink called Golemon is like looks like if you took pieces of Jello and put it on top of root beer, top of a soda. When I googled it, so I said, "Would you eat this or drink this?" Because it's like a dessert. And then I was talking about milkshakes because sometimes milkshakes are chunky. I was like, "Do you eat a milkshake at that point, or do you drink it?" I feel like more often you're drinking the milkshake, or maybe the end. I don't know. It was random thoughts in the middle of whatever I'm doing here. Feel like it's a drink? Yeah, probably. It's probably more along the lines of like how you would think of boba tea, where it's got like the tapioca pearls in the bottom, and you're drinking it, but there is kind of like a the tapioca pearls are kind of like a jelly consistency, so I feel like you drink boba tea. All right, put the flaps down. All right, looking good. I wonder if my neighbor knows what that drink is. also Filipino. If that wasn't clear. You're gonna do the new map on Vermintide too? Oh yeah, I remember when that was supposed to come out like a long time ago. Well, you actually used to play that game. Yeah, 2019. God damn, dude. All right, we need. guess I guess this is not the last thing on this runner. Oh, I'm stabbing myself. Took a photo. It's in their. Is that the Jello on top? Yours almost looks like milk with Jello in it. Oh, mango and jelly. El Pastor marinade. Onion, garlic. Oh, okay. Yeah, they do boil down the peppers. 4 large chilies, guajilos, 2 to 3 ancho chilies, medium chipotle chilies from a can. What up, Walla Walla? How you doing? Are you talking about Halo Halo? Walla? How you doing, Walla Walla? Took me a second to work. Took me some work. I don't consider myself a novice either. I wonder if this is similar to well, I've looked at like I think it's chili con carne. And that you gotta like boil down some chilies as well. How you doing, Walla Walla? What's Halo Halo? Oh no, talking about we're talking about Golemon. Gulamon? It's Gulamon? Still no Zaku, huh? Well, he's right here. He's just on standby, dude. He's just chilling. He's just big chilling right now. Oh shit, hold on. How you doing, Nighthawk? What do you think of the pics I posted? They look pretty dope, dude. I like one dog. Appreciate the lurk, dude. I like the how I guess you said you appreciated them. The gradient. I like how it's turning out. The color scheme's cool. I like the gold trim. Most of the desserts here are cold, but makes sense. The weather here is rain or hot, really hot. Yeah, probably super humid, I would assume. Yeah. Ricky, one too many passes and you cover over the. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. I've seen people do it with spray cans before on Warhammer where they'd like spray it at an angle to kind of like pre shade or something, but I don't know if that's what you did or not. Yeah, I know. So it's kind of like spray cans, but better. First time I did it, I covered up almost all the pre shading. Second time I didn't cover enough. I mean, I think it looks really good this time. I don't know what the other two times looked like, but uh-oh. These curve pieces are not nicest to put in here. Like the last one just doesn't line up. I can't believe I'm almost done with it and you're still on the death scythe. I gotta get it in there when I can. But I don't think I'm too far off from finishing. Well, I put in I've only put in a smidge of time here. I did that Zaku earlier. Okay, pull this back off. Still not done. Have more time if I didn't just live at the gym. But alas. The choice I made. All right. Try this. Try getting the two side pegs in first. That one like weirdly. I gotta like hook it on the two side these corner pegs first. They're kind of weirdly angled out. This one and this one. The curve is makes snapping as in weird for some reason. Gotta get this side in first, I think. I don't even know how I managed to do the other one. Come on. Come on. The only ones I've been having trouble with. Really 130 to hear your reply. Time to relax. You're stressing me already. Get yourself some toothpicks so you can pry parts apart without all the stress you're putting on those parts. I am very gentle, dude. Look at these pristine parts. No prob. No prob. What up, Kira? How you doing? Actually, do you have streamer phenomena where one's while you do something nonsense like this, I will send the video? Huh? I don't know what you mean. You mean like random stuff on stream? Alright. I don't know what the deal is with this corner piece over here. Is it like extra bent or something? Fuck. Do I have to have the... I don't know if I need to know Minecraft to understand these or not. Yeah, I broke it. I broke it off. You know, to be fair, that was the peg that was making it not fit. I meant, guys, I meant to do it. It's gonna fit now. I swear, dude. It was a artistic decision, and now it should just fit on here. Look at that, just as I planned. Look at that. Now it fits. I got rid of the problem peg, and then we got all these other pegs in here. It doesn't even matter. We got it, dude. I'm gonna refocus it. Look at that. All right. Both the pegs that hold the shoulders, the torso on the desk side that broke on me today. Gonna have to drill and... Uh-oh. It's battle damage. It's under the butt. So, like, the thruster just was thrusting so hard that it just blasted that off. Alright. This goes... I guess it... True, and you're gonna have to fly back to Japan and get another one. I'll fly back to Japan and get a different special coating one. I'll pick one that you've already done and the special coating. How about that? It's not ruined, it's good, dude. Look, you can't even see it. You might know it's there, but you can't see it. You can't even see when I do this. Yeah, you can't even see when I do this. Except to what, me snapping it off. As you've seen, I don't need no stinking coating. What someone without this special coating would say. I mean, look at that red. Look at that shiny red. Yeah. The special coating. Look at that. Scott, whoever did this one has to be like a master painter or something. Everyone when I painted. Well, I can see in the Discord. You know, it doesn't have the title of special coating. Gundam base. It actually says on here the Gundam base limited Zeong special coating. Yeah, it wasn't a major one, Nalabanaga, luckily. Good thing I learned on a inconsequential peg. All I'm saying. All right. More parts. Guys. All right. These guys. 6 and 10. Six goes. Boop. Uh, oh, I had F before E. I'll run back in a while. All right, Walla Walla. See you when you get back. 27 and 28. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Put these bad boys together. All right. That clean. I call it a night. Have a good one. Have a good one, John Ventura. I'll catch you later, dude. That. This one. Hopefully I put these on the right side of the mat this time. Got that. Clean these up. Don't have any nubs showing. This should go. This. Let's go on the bottom like that other piece. Snap that in. Our bottom little shiny. We'll get the top part. Okay, there's an undergate at the top, I think. That's saying. Does look like there is one. Have to clean that up though. Long starting off strong. think it should be good. All right. Ooh. I think I forgot about the under. I knew I forgot about something. Dang it. If I can pop this out without too much hassle. Like already in there pretty solidly, but like a little undergate nub I forgot to take off apparently. Bad idea. I don't want to break anything. Welcome back, Easy Weezy. How'd the dock walk go? All right. Come on. Whew. I got it off without too much hassle. I can clean this up so that it's not like bubbled out a tiny bit. Awesome. Love my dog. He's a spoiled little boy. What kind of dog is it? What are your overall goals with your channel? It's just a side thing. I mean, just like a hobby right now. I mean, if somehow it became a full thing, that'd be cool. You know, I feel like that's like the dream of anyone doing streaming, but more of a hobby. I have a full-time job, so not like, you know. But if I just kind of I used to just do video games way back when and expanded more recently. Share my other interests. Find people from all kinds of places. I don't know if I'd really say ducks in a row. I'm just chilling though. I feel like there's obviously exceptions to the rule, but I feel like if you are gonna make it big or whatever, it's uh it's better to do it as like a hobby. Like if you're going in it and you're just trying to make money, you're like, I'm gonna become a full-time streamer. I'm that's my only goal. I'm gonna do this like 9 times out of 10. That's not gonna work. Is it when it like I feel like at least for how I am or talk or act, I'm just chilling. You know, I'm not like I should probably say, hey, if got Amazon Prime something, say whatever, like subscribe something, whatever YouTube people or Twitch people say. I'm just chilling. People sub, they sub. If they follow, they follow. If they just stop by and say, hey, look like, hey, you look like a big, big turd. Ah, you got me. I don't know. Like, but then on the flip side, if you're one of the people that's like, I don't know, you're just starting out and you're, I don't, well, maybe not just starting out, but if you're, it's clear that you're just trying to, you know, I feel like people can tell if you're in it for the money or if you're in it for community or content or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. More of a one of my many hobbies, I guess. But yeah, if somehow I strike gold or something and becomes my full-time thing, then that's what happens. In which case, I get to chill and hopefully, you know, bring entertainment or chill vibes to people. Obviously, or like a good stuff. Thanks, dude. Just hope, just hoping to the universe work in your favor. Yeah, I try to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I mean, I still play video games. I also, you know, got models on Monday. We got cooking streams, workout streams. Magic the Gathering streams. It's just kind of expanding my, sharing my interests with the world. Technically, when I went to Japan, I live streamed over there too. Whatever I'm doing. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. The Mondays, even though I didn't have to work today, luckily, but usually the Monday after, going back to work after the weekend, really just to chill out, listen, and So is that custom painted Zeong full silver color, original color, fun build? It's a custom coating from the I got it when I was at the Gundam base in Tokyo, like November. Like a Gundam base, they do like coating on here, and they do like this red coating and stuff. So I didn't custom paint it, but it's like the Gundam base exclusive or whatever you want to call it. Uh, how you doing? Oh yeah, the hobby is resonate with me. I do magic. I'm garbage though. I only really play EDH now. I used to do like standard and stuff, but EDH is a lot of fun. I like theory. I like theory crafting the decks a lot. What am I doing here? Yeah, basically magic right now. I've been doing on Friday night, but I might move it to Saturday. Try to do more in person stuff. Because spell table is cool and all, but in person's a whole funner experience. I think you're sitting across the table from someone. But yeah, as a basic schedule, usually Monday, model Monday, so Gundam, whether it's building or painting. I gotta like actually panel line and stuff this guy. I painted this guy. Uh and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday games. Friday currently is Friday Night Magic. Saturday more games. Sunday is cooking, and then do if my rest day shifts around with my gym. I do 3 days on, 1 day off, so it doesn't exactly line up with the week. So if it's not a rest day after work on Friday, I'll do a gym stream, and then Saturday and Sunday afternoon are also gym streams if it's not a rest day. Been some food review things starting up too. I don't know. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Whatever happens, it's a variety stream. I don't like play TCG because of scalpers ruin everything. The price I tried to go deck Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards are insane, dude. Like I thought Magic was luckily Magic. There's not like a whole bunch of scalpers that I can tell, but like Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. Like, I was actually after I had to go to the gym early today because they were only open like limited hours. But I was there. I needed to pick up some sleeves for a new deck. Uh, and I guess a new Pokemon set must have come out because, like, dude, there was the manager dude was like talking to someone on the phone who seemed pissed off about their pre-order, and they wouldn't sell things to people unless they had a pre-order. I was like, God damn. Then like if you didn't have a pre-order, you only get one pack per person. I'm like, "Tch." I've seen the videos of the Pokemon scalpers, but I know the same thing happens with the Yu-Gi-Oh. Ruin it for all the rest of the people. I'll try to catch gym stream on my time zone PST, so likely when I'm feeling down you may be ending. Well, yeah. It's it might be, I don't know what time unless you wake up early in the morning because I usually get there like 11 a.m. So that'd be like that'd be 8 o'clock 8 a.m. your time. And then on Fridays if I go it's usually around 4:30 5 o'clock. Be like probably still working at that point. All right. Okay. Take this one. On a Friday, heck. Oh, that's upside down. I remember to clean that off, I guess. Maybe I didn't. Whew, good thing I remembered that. I don't think I got that good enough. I think I did clean it up, but apparently I did a bad job. I'm gonna try not to stab my finger. Oof. All right, I think that's good. Stab myself. That's always a plus. Uh-oh. Oh. I tried a new TCG game with no scalpers. My friend thought, oh, the Gundam trading card game? Digimon 1 2? Oh, yeah. I saw the new Gundam game, or card game, but I didn't really look into it that much. I like barely keep up with Magic. I just build EDH decks with what's out. I keep up with it a little bit, but not as much as I once did. But my roommate plays a lot of card games, so I hear about them a lot. I'm like in the know, but I'm in the know adjacent. I think I got it now. Oh, we got that panel on. These. I'll take the guy. Oh, not sure if that clicked in or not. Maybe it did. It seems in there. All right. Oop. Hobby knife is too powerful getting rid of nub marks. A lot of sandpaper, sponge, or steel file. Yeah, yeah. Well, so normally I do use more sandpaper, but I don't want to use sandpaper on here because it's got the special coating, and since I'm not going to be painting this one, I don't want to rub off more than I need to. But I feel like I'm all right with the hobby knife. Not to say I've never stabbed myself, but like when I did the Zaku, I used more sandpaper and stuff. Yeah. Oop. All right. I will put this one down. Okay. Then we can put the butt on. As tightly as the parts will go. It says. Oh, getting there. I think that's as tight as it'll go. I don't think I can make that any tighter. What she said. All right. Take this. All right. coming together. Went to my local bookstore to buy a sketch pencil and colored pencil. I like drawing. I bought manga too. The Pokemon cards back cashier. Oh yeah, that would make sense. People steal that shit all the time. You know, people are assholes. All right, whatever. Oop. Guess we're doing the arms next. And the body and the head. All stuff is the arms and the hands. How long ago was your Japan trip? How long were you there? I went like the end of October. There for like 2.5 weeks. Unless something happens. I'll probably be going back October as well. I think it's pretty cool. All right. The G's. 2 times. Yeah, it's the first time. So I've actually been there 2 years in a row. Um, None of this was work related. No, unfortunately. That'd be cool to work in Japan and live over there. But 2 years ago, so the long version of this is 2 years ago I went with my aunt, which had technically we had plans to go to we booked this Japan trip for 2019 before COVID. And so we were gonna go to Japan. It was like a guided tour for like I don't know, 9 or 10 days. But then COVID happened. So it got delayed. It got delayed. And then like a little after COVID, they're like, all right, we're gonna reschedule for you guys. And then they're like, oh, second COVID scare, everything is on lockdown again. So it got pushed back. And we finally went in 2023. I went like November, like mid to end of November. Did a guided tour, like all the, you know, the main touristy spots like Kyoto, Osaka, all that stuff. It was pretty cool. Last time I went, I just went for 2.5 weeks by myself. So, uh, you know, I just wandered around on my own. I know someone in Japan. My roommate was there too for a card thing, so we were like together a little bit. It was fun. So I'll probably go alone again, hang out. Just realized you can cutting mat for in store instead of going to Gundam store. The cheap. Yeah, I got this. I got this one at like a craft store called Michael's, I think. Cut it, and it's like a just a normal cutting mat. I think it's made for sewing or something, but sewing, making gunpla, same thing, right? I think it was during the time that most people were doing lockdown. I don't think it was specifically a Japan thing, but when like every country was like, no U.S. people allowed here. It was when everything was on lockdown. But it was like there was a time when things started coming out of lockdown, or Japan like took it off, and then they were put it like straight back on. Like, nope. But I was lucky I got to see the Gundam factory before they closed it down. I got to see like the life-size Gundam that moved around. Yeah, I'm planning to go back in like end of October again. Shit. I've asked how much a trip like that costs, just ballpark. I guess it depends on where you're at. If you're by one of the major international airports, probably a little lower. But the flight's the most expensive thing. Uh, Same ones. Um, Flight's like I don't know, 800 or so, 8 to 900. Uh, if you do economy, and if you don't use any flight miles, I got the first time I went, I got like a airline card, so I get airline miles when I buy shit, so that I can travel more. But things there don't cost a lot, like compared to the U.S. dollar. Luckily, but like when I stayed 5 days in Hiroshima, and I got like it was almost like an apartment hotel room thing, and it was like 40, 40 something, like $46 a night. It's super cheap. Like the only expensive place is Tokyo, so if you stay in Tokyo the whole time, it's like your nightly thing is your hotel is probably gonna be like 100 plus a night. If you go like elsewhere, not bad. It just depends on where you're at, what you do. But Tokyo's expensive. Everything else is not. And even expensive wise, like it's expensive to stay in Tokyo, but to like eat the food and stuff, not that expensive. Like all in all, you probably go for like 2 weeks on like 2, 3 grand. Forgot a piece. Yeah, it's not too bad. But you can easily spend more money too. Like you can find these hotels. Like when I went to when I was in Kana's, like was it when I was in Kanazawa? I don't know. There was a couple places I stayed where it was like the hotel wasn't bad. It like wasn't that expensive, and they had like a hot springs in you could just go to, or like a public bath, which the onsens and the public baths are great, dude. So relaxing. And like in Tokyo, you can get decent. Like the first couple of days I was in Tokyo before I left elsewhere in Japan, they got like I think they call them like business hotels, but there's like a chain of hotels. It's like for the traveling businessman. Like it's basically just a room, but they usually but like the one that I stayed at had like a like a public bath on the top floor as well. I mean, there's showers and stuff in your room, but it was literally just like a small room, basically, so you could sleep in. But once I left Tokyo, and I guess when I came back to Tokyo, I stayed in a slightly more massive place with two other people. But you can also find Airbnbs everywhere or in Tokyo and stuff that aren't too bad. What about trip back, bring a whole bunch of goods? I mean, it depends on how much you bring back. No, I didn't really bring back anything crazy. Like I brought back 3 Gundam and like some snack foods and stuff. Like I went through customs real easily, no issues. But like I don't know. All I will say is, if you've traveled overseas before, I got like this kind of duffel bag thing that folds up into like a small square, but basically an extra suitcase type of deal. So I had like a second carry on that I put like all the stuff I bought. I also bought the Ginyu Force middle of the shelf, the whole Ginyu Force figurines doing the Ginyu Force poses. I got that in Japan. Put that in the carry on thing. Yeah, I didn't have any issues. I didn't bring back anything weird though. But basically, everyone's polite to your face in Japan, so I don't know about not to your face, but since I'm like a fucking Sasquatch walking around, I would always hear him say, uh, like I'd be like walking around and I'd like turn the corner and someone wouldn't be expecting to see Sasquatch. They'd just be like, Dekai. But they don't know I know any Japanese. That just means like tall or big. Or like I'd walk by and they'd say that, like talking to someone, or they just like, oh my god. Like, hey, I'm tall. That's like the only downside for me in Japan is that there's not everyone in Japan is tiny and I'm a giant. So sometimes I got to adapt, more so than here. But comes with the territory, I guess. Unless you go like way off in the backwoods somewhere. Most stuff, because they were supposed to hold the Olympics, but then COVID happened, and so not a whole bunch of people traveled there and stuff like they were supposed to. A lot of things are updated with like multiple language things. They updated it all for the Olympics. The atmosphere there is nice, so I like the aesthetically pleasing architecture and just vibe. If I if I somehow hit gold it was streaming and I become a popular streamer, I could move over there and just stream from Japan. Or at the very least do more trips over there. It wasn't the hardest thing to do with live stream over there. Just can't be any of those nuisance streamers. So I know the culture enough and how to not behave like an asshole. Alright, how does this work? Yeah, interesting. Alright. Better. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be suck Gonna suck going back to work after a 3-day weekend, dude. Not looking forward to that. But tomorrow's a rest day from the gym. Yes. Good, but I think one of these over here I didn't quite get to that well. Or maybe I'm crazy. I'm not crazy, it's right there. Got them commercials, sorry. I did hear rest day tomorrow. For my gym splits like I do currently doing 3 days on, 1 day off. I do chest and arms, and then legs, and then back and shoulders. So today was back and shoulders. I'm debating. I'm debating whether I'm gonna go back to cutting after the next. I think I'm at 4 or 5 weeks of this current split. I don't want to switch diet in the middle of it. And technically, I'm running this back because I did it for I think 7 weeks, and then my body was like, "You need to take a break," so I did a deload, started again. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I've done tons of different stuff, but I do kind of like this 3 days on, 1 day off. And my gym goal is to join 1,000 pound club, so we're working our way. Hell yeah! I remember when I was doing that, but I don't really do. I used to do more powerlifting, like style stuff like that, but I switched to more bodybuilding. Pretty much after I got the 1,000 pound club, I'm like, where do I get? I was like, I don't know. This is cool and all, but oh yeah, what are you at right now? Are you close to the 1,000 pound club? Also, I should say I did powerlifting stuff, style stuff, but I didn't really like go hard on my 1 rep max. Like when I did the 1,000 pound club, I did like 2 or 3 reps, so I was probably like there before then. But 1,000 pound club is fun, just to be like, yeah, I'm in the 1,000 pound club, and to just be able to get like at least 3 plates on everything, even though I don't really do that anymore. $8.95, hell yeah. I assume your heaviest is probably deadlift. Yeah, I wasn't really going for max. I was kind of doing uh I was doing either 5x5s for the big three, or I was doing like uh where I do kind of warm up sets up to it and then do see how much I can do. I know squats were my lagging one because but I feel like it's because I gotta move the weight so far up and down. Could just be an excuse. But deadlifts were definitely, I think for most people, are the ones that should lift the most on. Oh, really? Are you a tall person or a normal sized person or a short person? Five five 180. Oh, I got you. I think when I was doing it, I was like probably around 300, 310, but I'm also 6'8". 185 bench, 335 deadlift, 375 squat. God damn, dude. All right, that's the opposite of what I thought. I think I believe I forget, deadlift was either, because my squats were my lag one. So I think I got 3 plates on both squat and deadlift, and then or squat and chest, and then I got deadlift. I think that was the carrier. That was like 435, something like that. When but I don't, but I think my body is more built for deadlifting than it is for the other two. That's what it was. I guess I have it in my tracker. Uh, yeah, it was three. I don't know if this was my max bench when I was trying to keep going heavier on that was I stopped at 315 on that. Squat, I think I also stopped at 315. Yeah, for two. At 315 for two on the bench. Deadlift. I guess it was just 420 for four. 420, baby. I don't really do deadlifts anymore because I don't think they're worth it. Working on a bench, it's a mental thing for me right now. I mean, yeah, I guess I can see that, but the squats, I always feel like I'm gonna die. I don't tend to ask for spots. I've been in a Well, just ask for spots, dude. Everybody likes to give spots. You just, you know, I've been there one time when I didn't quite make it back up. I had to roll the bar down my whole body. Luckily, I'm a built like a brick shit house. So when I came down with like the 240 or 260 or whatever I was doing, I was able to roll it down my body. And then I was able to get up. But just ask for a spot. Like nobody is bothered when you ask for spots. Like obviously, take a little quick look around and see who you usually tell who knows what they're what they're doing with their lifting, and just ask that person. Like, hey man, you might give me a spot? They're like, yeah, sure, no problem. Like, do you need a lift off? Nah, I'm all right. Or yeah, I would appreciate a lift off. Like, how many are you going for? Going for 8. Or that's what you say. Like, usually I'll just go up and like, hey man, might give me a spot real quick? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm like, all right, I'm going for like 8 to 10. Uh, usually if I'm dying, I'll be like, nope. Uh, if it's not coming back up, or if you see it going back down, just I'm not harping on anything. If you help me out, I'm not gonna rage or whatever. So yeah, and they're usually cool about it. Just like I get asked for spots here and there because I'm a Sasquatch. You're just there raging though? What do you mean raging? How you mean you're yelling? There's no reason not ask for a spot. That's wrong. That's all I'm saying. If you want to lift heavier weight, you need a spot. You're never gonna lift more if you don't have a spot. There gets to be a time when you need that spot. So just ask for a fucking spot, dude. Well, think of it this way. Do you want to lift heavier weight? If the answer is yes, then just ask for a fucking spot. You don't have to get out of your zone. You just go ask someone and you get right back in the zone. And you know what? That's how you make gym bros. Like, for example, last week I was doing incline press and I put on a little bit more weight. And I went and asked this one dude who had spotted me before. He spotted me like one other time, like on a different day. But I was like, but he's like he's shorter, but he's got some, clearly works out, as we all do. And I was like, hey, you want to give me a spot? I'm like, I'm probably fail out of 8. He's like, all right, we're doing 10. I'm like, well, I mean, 8 to 10 is the goal, but I'm probably gonna fail at 8. So I got the 8th one was a struggle coming up, and then he's like, all right, 2 more, and I'm like, all right, because I know he's got me. So like, you're not afraid to not. That's so I was like, he didn't like yell at me or anything. It's like, when you spot someone, sometimes they're like, I'm going for 8, and you're like, all right, 7, 8, let's go, push it, just to help him out. But he was just like, all right, 2 more. And I was like, so I got that 9th one up, like barely, he didn't, he like may have barely touched at the end, but he like, that's what you do. You help push them sometimes. And if they look like, if you get a good spotter and they spot for you before, they might do this. But then like on 10, there was, let me put it this way. I got 9 up barely. Pun not intended, but bared pun. And I knew number 10, it was not coming back up. There's no possible way. But I have a spotter. So what do? I come down nice controlled. And then I tried, and he helped me. He like helped me up, so I was still pushing a lot. He didn't like just grab it and like rip it up, but enough so like I was still pushing. He was helping me up, and we got it up, so that I got that extra work. Because especially if you get someone that looks like they know what they're doing when they're lifting, or they got some muscle on them, they know how to lift. So you don't want to stop when you could do more. And you know what they say? You build the most muscle in this part of the movement. So if you have a spotter, you can actually go to failure and you get more work in. And mentally, sometimes I might stop a rep earlier because I'm like, I don't know if I can get this last one up. But if someone's there and I know that if it comes back down, I can't get it back up, he'll help me. Sometimes I do an extra rep or two that I didn't think in my mind beforehand that I could do. So just ask for a spotter, especially on chest press. Squats, you just put up the guide bars. Who cares? No one can. You don't really need a spotter unless you're squatting like a shit ton and you're worried about crumpling over. On deadlift, no one can really spot you on deadlift. You're on your own on that one. But chest, incline or decline, or I mean incline or I don't really ever do decline. Flat or incline, ask for a spot. Want to grow? Ask for a spot. It's if you're not used to it, it might seem weird, but it's not weird. It's not weird. No, no one in my entire time I've said, "Hey, can you spot me?" has gone no. That no one has ever said no. You get a 1,000 pounds with a 185 bench. If you're gonna get 1,000 pound club, you at least need 2 plates on there, or it doesn't count. Come on. I'm just kidding. 1,000 pounds is 1,000 pounds. Everyone's bodies are different. I can deadlift a fucking truck, but squats, not my forte. Chest, I'm weirdly decent at. But how good would it feel to get 2 plates on bench? How good would that feel? Feel great. Feel great. That's all I'm saying. But let me ask you this, easy weezy. Have you ever been asked for a spot in the gym? I don't really know what kind of gym you go to, but then there's no problem with you asking for a spot, dude. I don't. There's no reason to not ask for a spot. Also, that's how you make gym bros. They spot you, you spot them, and then you're gym bros. Sometimes you make a gym bro, you don't even know their name for like the first like year that you know them, but you talk like every day, and you hear someone say their name, you're like, ah. It's, sometimes you just talking to a gym bro, but you never really introduce yourself. You just you know, maybe that's just me. The next thing you know, your gym sessions are twice as long as half as productive. Well, you don't have to talk to them all the time. I'm usually locked in while I'm there, so like depending on the person, I might talk, but for the most part, for most of the time, it's just like you see him and you're like, or you fist bump him like, "Hey, what you working out today? Chest? Hell yeah, dude! Hit it hard. Oh, I'm working out legs. It fucking blows. Yeah, I know. You have a good workout, man. Done. What are you? Oh shit! What are you doing for your split, Easy Weezy? I know you said you're trying to do the 1,000 pound club or whatever. The 1,000 pound club is really not a split. That's just a goal. Whoopsie daisies. All right. Same on both sides. I didn't actually do the other. Every day is a big lift and accessories. At least 4 times. Get a fifth day at shoulders. That's the days I am doing chest, back, chest, legs. By recent combo, I am trying to improve bench. Fair enough. I only did the. Oh, oops, that's the wrong nippers. I only did the big lifts like once a week when I was trying to do that. Well, I would do like them on different days, but I think when I was trying to get stuff up, I was doing rack pulls as well, which isn't really deadlifts, but Lifting is fun though. Enjoy the gym. Also kind of like meditation almost too, because I'm just there focused, like locked in on lifting. That's all I'm really thinking about. Side things here and there, but just like zen out and lift some weights. Relieve stress, whatever. Get swole. It's life now, you were right. I hit this goal, I do wonder what's after. You just make a new goal. You've never done in the gym, you know? There's always work to be done. But yeah, it just depends if you want to be like, keep trying to increase the weight. Some people are all about getting that up, or if you're like, all right, well, now it's time to, uh, for me, it was time to start, you know, cutting the fat off and, work more on sort of bodybuilding-esque stuff. You don't ever deadlift anymore? No. I mean, I stopped doing it, and then I was like, uh, I don't know, 2 splits ago, maybe. Maybe that's when I was doing 4 days on, 1 day off. I threw deadlifts, and I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna throw that back in just 'cause." Just like, since I'm more focused, my mind's more on muscle growth or development or whatever. Because I'm in my mode now. Went from like, trying to lift heavy ass weights. I hit that, and then when I shifted focus, I was like, I want to see what my body's capable of. I'm not trying to be like a compete or anything or start popping steroids or anything, because fuck that shit. But I just want to see what my body can become. I don't know. So in my mind, deadlift is more prone to fucking up my back than other stuff. And for muscle growth and stuff, since I'm not trying to do heavy, I don't feel like it's worth it. Well, I'll have I mean, I have some bad news for you, Easy Weezy. That's deadlifts aren't gonna do that for you. Deadlifts are as much a leg exercise as it is a back exercise. People just do it on back day because you do squats on leg day. It's really not it the only if you're trying to get the wings, deadlifts are not the way to do it. Deadlifts will work out your quads, hamstrings, glutes, traps, but your back, your lats, no. If you want to be walking around where your fucking arms are out here, yeah, I guess your lower back as well. I just kind of lump that in with glutes, but who who's looked at someone who had big lats and been like, damn, look at that lower back. Now, if you want something that's deadlift-esque for back, you're looking at pen lay rows. But like if you do normal rows or T-bar rows, which I do both of those right now on different back days, but that'll be like similar to deadlift where you're lifting heavy weight but you're rowing it. That's good for building the back. Penlay row? His name was Glenn Penlay. But basically it's a row that you start from the ground. Or there's do it after deads. Oh, okay. Where you're just staying like pretty much parallel with the ground and you just row it up and then back down, row it up. Or pause exercise. I don't think they're called. I don't. I typed in floor pose exercise. I don't know what these are. I obviously take off 2 plates. Yeah. I don't think floor pulls are a real thing. I don't know what these videos are that people are doing, but yeah, Penlay row is good. But normal rows, that's what's going to build your back. The deadlifts, no. Don't worry, I call things wrong all the time, so I can't follow you for it. Yeah. Hopefully you got a vertical movement as well for your lats. I mean, it's like grip for a row. Where you're like rowing it up to like your stomach or your uh like sternum, somewhere in that range. Pull-ups also help a lot with their back. I'm stopping by for meal prep and gym advice now. I do know that. What does the paint taste like? I don't know. I'm not tasting the paint, dude. Not in my macros. Uh, I'm not doing. There's no tablespoon of paint challenge. Not a thing. Real thing. I totally didn't make it up on the spot. Like a Foxy always making up some random challenge to tell me to try. Oop. He's not coming off like it. Ask to ask that I'm going to bed. Good night. Say. I mean, if you're asking if you can go to bed, then go for it. Glad to go to bed. I gotta go to bed here sometime soon. It's almost midnight. Lick some paint. You said eat some paint. A whole tablespoon, dude. Did good on Street Fighter and don't want to kill myself. Got off on some wins. Like what? I, Amber's, I feel like it's when you go to the casino, you're playing like blackjack, and you're like, I can beat this dealer, and then sometimes the dealer just eviscerates you, and sometimes you come out ahead. Definitely a real challenge. I don't even know if the paint's toxic or not. But I'm also an absolute unit, so it might not affect me. You ever think about that? One way to find out. Let me get right on that. Got me. I'll try it right now. Not. Not. Whoa. Oh, I'm flying. All right. For the rest of your cheesesteak tomorrow? You didn't eat the whole thing, dude? Yeah, I always get a giant one. I eat the whole thing. It's like one meal, dude. Bro, what? Well, I'm on like 1.7K calories a day. Well, sometimes you gotta take the sacrifice, dude. You gotta sacrifice for Jersey Mike. Sometimes it's worth it. I had to drive home for some away over last Thursday. Oh yeah, your home isn't your home like 8 hours away? Like your mom's home? 7 hours? God damn, dude. Hopefully nothing bad. Drove Thursday after work, got there at like 1 a.m. Left the next day at 5 p.m. and got. God damn, dude. Not finished yet? No. I only do it on Mondays, and I'm not the fastest because half the time I'm bullshitting. Tell me about the Gundams. Just like different form of Legos. Basically, they come here, instructions. And what part to do? Letter E, and like cut it out. You cut off the little. So usually you cut extra from the runner, and then you take this so you can get closer. But you pretty much clean those up and then put them together like they say in the instructions. And then if you're so inclined, you can paint them and stuff. Lots of people like painting them. I enjoy painting them. But this one I will not paint because it's got special coating from the Gundam store. Gundam base. I don't want to get rid of that. Probably start packing tomorrow. Just, I guess, hanging my displays back up at the new place. Did you have to buy a new, like, kit to hang them on the wall? And then I try to clean these up good so you don't see them. These little, like, nubs. So I take the knife sometimes to get, like, a cleaner. There's no bump. Taking a short break from building master. Or, I mean, GM Spartan. Need, like, a palate cleanser or something? I'm going to use hand strips, magnet things, print online that those can work. Good luck with that. Alright, so it goes. Oh, I see. Horn is kind of looks like a Master Chief from Halo. Don't worry, I got the joke case. I was on the same page. Hopefully they get some Expedition 33 disc plates soon. Free ones come up. Oh, you're still like a member? Oh baby. I wouldn't be surprised if they got some Expedition 33 disc plates because that game's so popular right now. Boom. Got the top part of the arms. Can't believe Foxy's never here anymore because he's also live at the same times. True. I'll tell him you're sad about it. Tell him that you miss him. Too normal around here. Have a good one, diabetes. I'll be joining you soon. I'm just gonna finish this part up. This the last part of this like arm piece. I'm sure you could go into Foxy's stream and you can get you can get your fix to weirdness. Who knows what he's saying in there? Oh, I'm looking for Goofy. We're not cringe weird. Wow. I fixed his microphone a little while ago so it doesn't sound like he's in a fucking wind tunnel. No, I just did it from here. Nah. When I opened up I looked at his uh I just remoted in and I looked at his like what he had on there. And like I opened up his microphone filters and there's like 10 filters on there. I'm like, what the hell is all this? It's like I don't know, I just watched a tutorial. I'm like, what do you who told you to put on all these like it was like one of each filter. I'm like, why? And you know what was crazy? You know what was crazy is every time he would ask me about it, I'm like, noise gate, compressor. Those were like the two main things. You know what the main one that I told him would fix 90% of his issues was noise gate. You know the one that wasn't on there out of like the 10 that were on there, noise gate. I told him the same thing repeatedly. He's like, I tried that, but it didn't work. But also, maybe I'm just too good at computers. I don't know. Or understanding computer stuff. Maybe I can't judge too hard. Wasn't actually taking some mandatory A plus training course at your job? No. Well, not mandatory. My job does something where you can like take a education thing a year and like they have a track to get like a free A plus or net plus or whatever. And he took the A plus one. I mean, this might be shocking, but when I used to work on the tech support side of things before I'm like where I'm at right now, like more help desk stuff. He also worked help desk stuff. Yeah, dude. I only have like a 3-day weekend. I got early out on Friday and then I had today off. I'm gonna go back tomorrow and be like, it's true, you gotta move. That'll be your workout, dude. Your workout for Friday is just moving, dude. Easy. Don't even have to go to the gym. Although if you're a true gym bro, you go to the gym before you start moving. Alright. Do this last step here. This part. I think I can make another bolt gun level again by now. My Finnow entries have little trophies on them. Hell yeah, dude. It's progress. Boom. Boop. Got some these are like the Just put gauntlets. All right. Well, it's past midnight, but I wanted to finish that part. So I'm gonna call it there. But I'll be back tomorrow night doing some Terraria. We'll continue on with the Zeong on next Monday for Model Monday. But I appreciate everyone for stopping by, and I appreciate everyone that is still here. You guys have yourself a good night and or rest of your day. I will catch you guys tomorrow, but until then, peace.